Hi, this is Sweet June coming back at you with another video. This video is on the heels of, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. This video is on the heels of the video that I did yesterday about health updates. I was talking about my back injection, health updates, and protect your spine. That video, I'm going to put the link to that video in the description box. I wanted to expand a little bit further on some of the points that I was making in that video. And I was basically talking about protecting your spine, in your body in the workplace. I want to expand a little bit further on that. I want to talk about listening to your body. Listening to your body. Our bodies, basically what I was saying in that video, that I want to drive that point closer to home, is that we need to listen to our body. Our bodies talk to us. Our bodies are a very, very, you guys have no idea what it takes to, I took an anatomy class and it was amazing. Learning about the different cells and muscles, everything that takes for our bodies to run. Our bodies are really fascinating machines, and that's by Jehovah God's design. Our Creator, he. You guys have no idea. We just kind of get up and go on about our day, and you have no idea what it takes for our bodies to operate every day, to function. Every organ in our body has its own individual cells and everything. I don't want to go deep off into that. But our bodies are very, very complex and very unique machines. But just like any other machine, you have to take care of it. It's like if you have a car, or I don't like to compare our bodies to a car, but it's basically a similar analogy. It's like when you were driving a car, you gotta make sure that you keep your oil changed. You gotta make sure your fluids are topped off. You have to make sure your transmission is working properly, and your brakes, and you have to get all those things checked. You got to get tune-ups and things like that, because what happens is if you don't do those things, and it's like your body, your car talks to you. When the check engine light comes on and things, you start hearing different things, where that's your car telling you, okay, there's a problem. You need to address it. And that's the same goes with our bodies. Our bodies talk to us, and our bodies tell us, give us indicators as to what's going on with us. And our health is in our wealth. I've stated this in other videos. Our health is in our wealth. If you don't have your health, you have nothing. Money is important, but our health is more important than money, because if you have money, you can't enjoy it unless you have good health. You can't do anything if you don't have good health. You can't do nothing. You don't have a good quality of life. You can't enjoy life. You can't even focus on the important things without your health. That's why when people get a terminal illness, that's all that they focus on, is just dealing with the terminal illness and trying to get healthy and trying to fight the terminal illness. All their energy goes into that, because our wealth is in our health. If we don't have our health, we have nothing. And it's very, very important that we take care of our bodies, because we only get one. In this system, we only get one body. We only get one body in this system. So what you do with your body and how you take care of your body is going to determine your lifespan of how long you live. It determines a lot of factors, because if you don't take care of your body and you put the wrong things into your body, then you can literally shorten your lifespan. And we need to listen to our bodies. Our bodies talk to us. I was talking about in the last video how when I was working on my job, I was having some issues with my back and things like that. And I just kept pushing. And I didn't um, address the situation with my employer. I didn't go to the doctor like I should have. I just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. Worrying about paying my bills and everything. And then I was placed in a situation to where I had no choice but to leave, because I was at the end of my rope physically. And so the problem is that I didn't leave, or I didn't address the situation when I should have addressed it. And so that's what happens when you ignore what's going on with your body. Our bodies talk to us, our bodies tell us when there's a problem, um, as far as your back or your legs, your knees. If you have consistently, and I say consistent because we get aches and pains here and there, but I'm talking about consistently. If your back, your knees, and all that stuff is happening, pain is happening every day on a consistent basis, that's your body telling you that there's a problem. And you need to go to the doctor. The pain anywhere in your body, if it's happening on a consistent basis, you need to go to the doctor and you need to get it addressed. We also have to be careful of what types of foods that we put into our body. And when I say, I'm talking about me too. We have to be mindful of the type of foods that we put in our body, because we're constantly eating lots of fried foods, sweets, and constantly eating, bad foods all the time. Then our bodies are going to break, eventually over time, and our bodies are going to break down. And you start gaining a lot of weight, and then that goes into a whole nother set of problems. When we're overweight, it takes a toll on our heart and lungs. I mean, it takes a toll on everything in your body when you're overweight. So we have to be mindful of the things that we're putting in our body. We can't eat too much sugar. We can't eat too many carbs. They even say eating too much meat is not good. They say even it's good to minimize the amount of meat that we eat. A lot of people, are into veganism. I don't know if I want to go that far with it, but I heard that there's a lot of good health benefits with cutting back on the meat, because I hear that meat causes inflammation. So I'm thinking about trying to cut back on my meat, maybe trying to eat more fish, include more fish in my diet. Oh my God, it's a thunderstorm outside. Monitor my sugar intake and all that. And so these are the things that we need to be mindful of what we're putting in our body. Making sure that we're exercising on a regular basis. Making sure that we are not smoking, drinking, using drugs. All those things are harmful to the body. If you're consistently doing these things on a consistent basis, your body's going to break down. And our bodies give us warning. Like that car, when the check engine light comes on, your body basically will give you a check engine light. And our bodies will tell us, okay, you're giving me too much sugar, or you're eating too many fast foods. I've cut back drastically on my fast food intake. I've cut back drastically on my fast food intake. It's okay to have those things in moderation. We have to do everything in moderation. It's okay to have something sweet. It's okay to, have, a little fast food here and there. But if you're consistently putting these things in your body on a consistent basis, there's going to be problems. You're going to have problems with your body. So I just wanted to expand that a little bit further. I wanted to drive that point closer to home, is that we need to listen to our bodies. You want to have a good quality of life. You want to be here for your loved ones, particularly us mothers that have children, grandchildren. You want to be here for your children. You want to be here for your loved ones and your family. You got to make it a priority to take care of your body. Particularly us black people, because, a lot of us were raised with soul food, eating soul food and eating certain types of food. And then there's actually healthy versions of those types of food. There's actually healthier versions that you can make of those same types of food. But we have to learn to change our eating habits. We have to learn to change our eating habits and eat more foods, eat more fruits. Not too many fruits, because too much fruits, fruit has sugars in it. But eat more vegetables, cut back on our carb intake, cut back drastically on our fried foods and things like that. Exercise, get moving. And when you're in the workplace, making sure that you're not doing things that's going to put a lot of stress on your body. Making sure that when you have to lift something, that you're lifting properly. You're taking care of your spine health. And you're making sure that you're using your knees, and even not putting too much pressure on the knees, because your knees can go bad. So these are the things that we have to be careful of, and just taking care of our bodies. Just listening to our bodies. And because our bodies give us warning when there's a problem. A lot of times people ignore those warnings, because they ignore warnings signs with their body, because they're trying to work, and it's easy to do. I've done it myself. Very easy to do. But we have to put our health first. Our health has to come first. Our health is more important than your job or anything, because guess what? If something happens to you, your employer will have your position filled that very same day. Before your obituary is printed, your employer will have someone else in your position. Trust and believe. So they're not going to care about you. You need to care about you. We have to put our health first. We have to put our bodies first. We have to listen to our bodies. If there's a problem you're in constant pain anywhere in your body, you need to go to the doctor and get it checked out. We need to get our health checkups on a regular basis. Go get, if you're over women, we have to get mammograms. If you when you get to the age of 50, you got to do your colonoscopy. That's called preventative care. Going to get your health checkups and getting your blood checked and making sure your sugars are, your cholesterol and all that. You got to get all that checked, particularly when you get to be a certain age, 40 and up. We got to get these things checked. Women, get your breast exams, all that. Get your dental. Make sure you're on top of your dental health. All those things are very important to maintaining good health. Because if you don't do these things, and you constantly put the wrong things in your body, and you neglect your body, guess what? That check engine light is going to come on, and if you ignore it, it's not good. So it depends on, you know, what we do to our bodies and how we take care of our body. It depends, you know, our lifespan. It depends on, you know, how long you know, you're going to live. It's no guarantee, but you can definitely expand your lifespan if you take some good steps to taking care of your body, listening to your body. So I just wanted to expand on that a little bit further. I wanted to expand on that. I think that was very, very important to get that out there. Listen to your body. Our wealth is in our health. Okay, hit that subscribe button, like and share. Hit the notification bell. So every time I do a video, you will be notified. Until the next video, peace and love.